Now, before I jump in this video, I want to give you guys a heads up that I'm sick, and if my voice doesn't have a lot of clarity to it, I apologize. But I promised my subscribers that and my fans that I was gonna make a video every single day. You understand? Every single day to engage with you guys, so you guys know that I'm still here, because I realize you guys support me no matter what. So it's only right for me to do the same. Now, this was brought to my attention from one of my subscribers. They commented on my video, and it was like, what do you think about Showbiz saying that Terrence Crawford should fight Jerome Bruce Ennis instead of Tim Tszyu, right? And that Terrence Crawford and Jerome Bruce Ennis fight make more sense than a Tim Tszyu fight. And I'm like, this is not the first time I've seen this. I've seen this somewhere, and I'm trying to remember where I've seen this. And I've seen this from our next Pro Aerospace Junior channel. And that's, I think, Connor Punch Boxing News or something like that. Yeah, this is him right here. Connor Punch Boxing News. Apparently, this guy made a video saying that Terrence Bud Crawford fanboys don't want to see Terrence Crawford fight Jerome Bruce Ennis. And it's kind of funny because I'm looking at his channel and I see it says 82,000 views, 82,000 subscribers, right? And all them 82,000 subscribers, you have 650 views and only 28 likes. That's a lot of subscribers. That's a little bit of views and a little bit of likes. You know why? Because nobody believes you no more. Under the comments, when he was trying to make it look like Terrence Crawford is afraid of Jerome Bruce Ennis. Now, you watch the fans just educating this clown. They educating this clown. They're educating this clown. Boots turned down the fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. Not Boots, but Stephen Espinoza. And Stephen Espinoza's job was to sit here and promote what's his name? Jerome Bruce Ennis. Help Jerome Bruce Ennis get title opportunities. And Stephen Espinoza had a title opportunity, the biggest fighter in boxing right now, in Terrence Bud Crawford. He had an opportunity to get his fighter, Jerome Bruce Ennis, right, in there with the #1 fighter in boxing. And Stephen Espinoza turned down the opportunity because he said that it was a brief conversation. So if it was a brief conversation and you really had the best interest of your fighter, you would have turned that into a meaningful conversation, because this is your fighter. Now, Bozy Ennis, he's gonna single-handedly ruin Jerome Bruce Ennis' career, because Jerome Bruce Ennis is looking for Bozy Ennis when it comes to the business aspect of things. That's who he's looking at to save him. You feel me? His father. And his father told him, we got to be loyal to Showtime. And Showtime is telling y'all, I don't believe in Jerome Bruce Ennis, right? So I'm not going to put Jerome Bruce Ennis in there with Terrence Bud Crawford. I don't blame Showtime. Showtime is trying to protect their investments. It's up to Jerome Bruce Ennis' father to make sure that Showtime do the best for his child. But Jerome Bruce Ennis' father is illiterate. He's kind of slow. You could tell, bro. You can tell by listening to certain people their level of intelligence. He's not that smart. He looks like he let Showtime do whatever they want to do, and he has no say so in this. Because if your son has the opportunity to beat the #1 fighter in boxing while earning a belt, right? Why wouldn't you push for that? Why don't you be like, nah, Steven, like, I think that would be, why don't you see what you could do over there with, because I feel like Boots could take him. Why don't you go over there and see what you could do over there, bro, because I really want this fight, man, like, and push Stephen Espinoza to do that. Bozy Ennis, he didn't do none of that. Bozy Ennis was waiting until one of these guys relinquished the belt so Jerome Bruce Ennis could get the belt. He had no intentions of fighting Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford just became undisputed, and we haven't heard anything from Jerron Bruce Ennis. Quiet as a church mouse, very quiet. We haven't heard anything about Jerron Bruce Ennis since Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence Jr. So just to show you that these guys are clout chasing. They don't even want to fight Terrence Crawford. And for the guys, right? Guys like Showbiz, right? And guys like counterpunch boxing, right? These guys are the same guys will tell you that fighting a Jerron Bruce Ennis is more meaningful than fighting a Tim Tszyu. Which it doesn't make any sense. Showbiz remind me of boxing ego. Bunch of lame ass motherfuckers. Pardon my language. Bunch of lame. They're lame. They're lame, and they used to get bullied in school. And what they do is they come on the internet and they troll. He's a troll. He's a big troll, right? Because it's common sense, right? Terrence Crawford is in a position, right, to solidify himself as the greatest fighter in boxing history by moving up, right? And listen to this. Fight Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu has a belt at 154. Tim Tszyu is undefeated. Tim Tszyu has a following in a whole different country. Terrence Crawford can say, you know what? Let's go to Australia and fight Tim Tszyu. Not only Terrence Crawford would earn a massive bag, Terrence Crawford would earn, you would think he would earn a lot more respect because he's going in Tim Tszyu's backyard and taking his belt once again. Like what he did with Ricky Burns, right? How can a fight with Jerron Bruce Ennis be more meaningful for Terrence Bud Crawford career and legacy and be meaningful for boxing? How? Y'all tell me, bro. How? Because thus far, Tim Tszyu resume is better than Jerron Bruce Ennis' resume. And not only that his resume is better than Jerron Bruce Ennis' resume, Tim Tszyu has a belt. He has a belt. And Tim Tszyu actually wanted to fight the champion. Jerron Bruce Ennis is waiting until Terrence Crawford relinquishes his belt to get the belt. And I don't know why I don't see that. That was their number one plan. That's why Bozy Ennis wasn't pushing Steven Espinoza to make the fight. Because their plan is, you know what, forget all that. You know what, we just gonna wait till these guys relinquish the belt. That was their plan. So Tim Tszyu will be a far better fight, right? And with Terrence Crawford defeating Tim Tszyu, it will put Terrence Crawford in a position to be undisputed in 3 different weight divisions. Because now, Jermell Charlo got all 3 of the rest of the belts. So that will be a next mega fight for Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting Jermell Charlo for undisputed. So you just beat Errol Spence Jr. for undisputed at 147. You earned $20-something million. And then you go to Australia. You move up and you go to Australia and you defeat the undefeated Tim Tszyu, which is considered the best at 154 because we haven't seen a lot of Jermell Charlo. You defeat the undefeated Tim Tszyu, right, for the WBO strap in Australia, right, earning a massive bag, and then you jump right into an undisputed matchup with Jermell Charlo. That would solidify Terrence Bud Crawford as the greatest fighter in boxing history. Whether people want to sit here and want to admit it or not, that would solidify him as the greatest fighter in boxing history. Now, he's just sitting there with the greats. He ain't really separated himself yet from the Sugar Ray Leonard and the Mayweathers, which I believe he's already better than. But accomplishment-wise, because he's been ducked so much, you feel me? He hasn't had the opportunity to show how great he is. He's now getting the opportunity, and he's more than showing how great he is. So why would Terrence Crawford basically take a step back and fight Jerron Bruce Ennis, who hasn't proven anything, don't have a fan base, don't have nothing behind him? It does nothing for him. And it's just common sense. But these guys, they want to use Jerron Bruce Ennis, like I said, to try to bring controversy to the sport. That's what they want to do. You feel me? They've been doing it for a very long time. when Jerron Boost Ennis was Errol Spence Jr.'s mandatory, right? There was no pressure at all. I've never seen Showbiz, Boxing Ego, Fanon, none of these guys said, I would love to see Errol Spence Jr. versus Jerron Boost Ennis. Errol Spence Jr. got his ass kicked, so now they're using Jerron Boost Ennis as a crush to continue the Terrence Bull Crawford hate. That's it. That's all this is. That's all this is. They want to see Terrence Crawford fight Jerron Boost Ennis, right? Beat him, get no credit for it, while hindering his path to be the greatest fighter of all time. These are the guys that obviously are not fans of Terrence Crawford. So y'all shouldn't listen what these guys got to say, man, at all, bro. Just ignore them, man. Like, the reason why I even commented on this is because y'all brought it to my attention. Everybody knows Showbiz is a clown, and I don't even think Showbiz even bet on Errol Spence Jr. to beat Terrence Crawford. I felt like he bet on Terrence Crawford. You feel me? He's a clown, bro. This whole YouTube stuff is a game. It's not real. Like, it's only a few channels that's real, and you know them when you hear them. You feel me? And I'm not trying to say, if y'all could put me in whatever category y'all want to put me in. But one thing I know about myself is I don't lie. And I come with receipts and I come with facts all the time. And it's important for me to show that to you guys, to show that I'm not trying to be biased. Now, I got a video dropping like right after this about Canelo Alvarez. The same thing I just said. These guys is accusing me of being racist and being biased when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. And I got a video dropping right after this about that. And y'all should tune in. Feel me? But y'all see what I got for y'all though. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share this video, hit that subscription button, and I'm out. And don't forget to comment. You guys comment means so much to me.